was useless because that one parent tell me that I'm a failure, I'm a loser. I felt like a burden to everyone. How do I feel about it? So if it's for myself, I'm not gonna let anyone tell me what to do, especially my parents, because no one can tell you what to do except for yourself. And there's no such thing as a passing person or a failing person, and there's no that you don't have to be a winner for everyone to love you. You just love yourself. That's all you can do for yourself.
Say that I already tried, but why everyone all tell me that I have to keep trying more, do better. Everybody always tell you to be well behaved, follow expectation, but nobody tell you to be happy or ask if you are actually happy. 1 year, 20 suicide attempts, I still feel no good to anyone. Let me ask you, are you actually happy? I think you can just do whatever makes you happy.
After losing a friend from suicide, I'm starting to experience depression from the feeling of uselessness, that I can't do anything to help my friend. People say that your action is selfish and cowardly, but only I can understand that helplessness feeling.
It's not that person's fault that the friend chose suicide, which is sad, but now it's also awful for the person to be left with all these feelings and emotion. From that, the strategy may repeat.
I have diagnosed with depression disorder for 2 years, and I'm here to help you understand what we need and how we think.
So it can depend on the person background, from domestic abuse, stress from school, bullying, or corruption.
I think it's very easy since people could fall into depression by body shaming, racism, and discrimination.
There are actually 15 million people who have depression in US, and yes, it is easy to get depression.
So a lot of people think that depression people do that for attention, or they are just like overreacting the problem.
Stigma that I usually heard about them is the person with severe mental illness should be feared and therefore be kept out of most communities, or that they are irresponsible or childlike, so life decisions should be made by others, which I totally disagree.
Something as a attention call. Of course, we do it for attention, to call out for help because we are miserable, that we need help and try to reach for help. Don't underestimate the seriousness of depression. Depression drains a person's energy, optimism, and motivation. Your depressed loved one can just snap out of it by stretch force of will.
For myself, I personally think there's no ending to a depression because the person can try to go to therapist or try medication, but it's just gonna help them feel better because they already been through depression again, so they can go through it again.
Many medications actually cure the illness they are designed to treat. Antidepressants do not cure the depression. They only correct the underlying chemistry imbalance for as long as the person is taking them. Even though a particular episode of depression may pass, this does not mean that the person's depression has been cured. The underlying vulnerability is always there, waiting to trigger by the right set of circumstances. Other thing is depression is tend to be recurring.
If I know someone who's going through depression, I will listen to the person talk, motivate and encourage them, or show that person the positive sign of the problem that they're having.
I think all I can do is not to try to not judge them and try to not make harder for them.
They need action more than words. Believe in them, not just telling them useless things such as try harder, try positive, because even make it harder for them. If you could cheer up by choice, you already have done so. Being a compassionate listener is much more important than giving advice. Spread the awareness to stop the stigma because that would make it harder for them to recover.